in 1985, July the 1st, that Monday morning at about 7 a.m., I went, as I always did then. Now I come to the office before I go to the television studio to spend some time with the Lord. I do that every morning. Then I would get in my car and drive. There's a railroad track about a half mile from our house. And it was a place of prophecy, and I would park there and read my Bible and then walk down that track praying, seeking the Lord. That's what I would do every morning. And that morning, July the 1st, 1985, that Monday morning at about 7 a.m., as I studied the Word of God for a period of time, and then got out and walked down the track, and all of a sudden, all around me, as I could see, was fields of cotton. I was raised in Northeast Louisiana, and I know what cotton is. I have chopped cotton, I've picked cotton, so I know what it is. And as I saw these fields of cotton go over the horizon in every direction, every stalk was heavy laden. There wasn't a green leaf on a stalk because it was all taken up with cotton, and that means a tremendous harvest, a tremendous harvest. And I saw it in every direction, and I wondered when the vision was over, for it was a vision. I wondered because preachers normally use a wheat field to describe the harvest, but it was fields of cotton. But then I remembered the word that John wrote, the fields are white unto harvest, and the laborers are few. Think about that. The fields are white unto harvest. And as I looked on every direction, north, south, east, and west, as far over the horizon that I could see, it was nothing but fields of cotton. I saw in the distance a couple of mechanical pickers. And then I saw to my left, which was the east, the most horrendous storm that was boiling up. The clouds were blacker than I'd ever seen anything like that in my life. The jagged forks of lightning were cutting across, and I knew if this harvest was not gathered, it was going to be destroyed. That storm, which I look back now and I know it was the great tribulation that's coming on this world. It will destroy if it's not gathered. And then, for the first time, the Lord spoke to me in that vision and said, He said to me, I have called others for localities around the world, but I have called this ministry alone for the entirety of the world. I want to say that again. I wouldn't say it for a long time because I thought it sounds self-serving. But I felt the Lord told me, yes, say it. He said, I have called particular ministries for localities in certain parts of the world. But I have called this ministry alone for the entirety of the planet. Now, in a sense, every believer is called for the entirety of the world. But God has called this ministry to lead the way. To lead the way. The thousands and thousands of you who support this work, God has not called you to serve in the capacity of leadership. He has called you to do what you are doing. Don't think little of it. Don't think small of it. It's extremely important. But he said, I have called this ministry for the entirety of the world. He said, don't fail me, for there is no one else to take your place.